Assalamu alaikum guys, I am Muhammad Dayan and welcome to another programming series, solving series, and this is the episode 2, a hard level, the part 2, and this will be solving one hard problem. So there are gonna be three different sections of this uh, as episode, in which we're gonna be first doing the figuring out the main points of the problem. Then we are gonna be planning the code, and then we're gonna write the code. So let's start. So today the problem we're gonna solve is following directions. This is the hard one problem. So let's start. I'm gonna be underlining the main points now. Elfren is standing at point 0 0. These are coordinates. Coordinates 0 0, x is 0, and y is also 0. He is given string s of length n and performs n moves. The ith move is as follows. If I s index I is equal to L, so over here they're saying that if I index I is equal to L, then move one unit left. Then we will move one unit left. If si is equal to r, then move one unit right, and if siu, then move one unit up. If si is equal to d, then one unit down, then move one unit down. So there is a candy at 1 1 at this point. In the down figure you can see this 1 1. Over here there is a candy. That is, we have to help determine in L-Pren even passes a candy. So now if she passes this candy, this is her, she's starting from here. If she passes the candy, then we will be printing yes. So there are gonna be two pages, because down over here there are test cases. The first line of input contains an integer, the number of test cases. The first line of each test case contains an integer n, the length of the string. The second line of each test case contains a string s of length n consisting of characters L, R, D, and U, denoting the moves L-Pren makes. Output will be yes if L-Pren passes the candy, no otherwise. Otherwise the output will be no. We can output the answer in any case, like yes, it will be recognized as a positive answer. So now test case. So over here you can see the test case. First test case with 7 characters U, U, R, D, L, L. So let's move over here. U, 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 R, D, D, L, U, U, R, D, D, L. So from starting 0, she moves up 3 times. Let me just erase the old one real quick over here. So now let's start. She moves 3 blocks up, which means now she is here. She moves first here, then here, and then here. She's out over here, this point. Then she moves R, then she moves down 2 times till here. Then she moves left. So she have passed the candy, so the output will be yes. So in the first test case this is yes. In the second test case, U and R is also yes, up and right. Up and right, this is also yes. R, R, U, U, D, D, D is no, because if we right, right and right, like this is the candy 1 1, and we move this is the starting point 0. Over here is the candy, so we move right, 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 up, up, and down, down, down. So this is will be no. Same as left, 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 we will keep moving here, so it will be no as well. D, U, U, R will be same, yes. D, U, U, and R, so she will pass the candy. R, U, D, L, L is also, because R, U, she passes on the up one. So and no, Last one is no, because left down are, because it's going down and up over here someplace, so it's gonna be no. So the same test case like now we discussed, this is the note for the test case. If you want to read it, you can pause the video and read it. But now we are gonna move on to our part 2, which is planning the code. We will be now planning the code. First of all, we need to make variables for input. We are gonna take 2 to 3 inputs. Then from the problems, these are gonna be inputs. Then we are gonna be making a variable of false and true. We're gonna be making a boolean variable known as a flag. There is a flag that can be considered as a false and a true. So then we are gonna be making 2 for loops today, in which we are gonna be having ranges, and then we are gonna be having if elif conditions, and then we are gonna be true, and we are gonna be having another if condition if flag is equal true, and we're gonna be using a break statement as well. So this is how we are gonna plan the code. Now the code has been planned, let's move on to one compiler. I hope you can see the code. So now we are gonna make a variable name known as test cases. Test cases is equal to integer input. Now we are gonna be, let's like make a for underscore in the range test cases. Then we are gonna be having 2 variables, row and columns, where they are 0 and 0, and then we will be having a flag which is gonna be false. It's gonna be false. Now flag is gonna be false for now, because you want to print yes if it's gonna be true. False. Then we are gonna be having inputs named n, integer input, and s input. We're gonna be, let's make it string is equal to input. Now we are done with the first for loop, in which we're gonna be doing inputs and making variables. Now let's make another for a loop in which we are gonna be having all the other work. Find range n. Find range n. We're gonna be checking. We are gonna be checking in if string I. We are gonna using if loops like this is u, because u is gonna be capital. Then we are not gonna print. We are gonna increase 1 in column, because it's going upward, so we're gonna be increasing 1 in the column row. If then we will be making elif string, the index I of string is equals to d, then column minus equals 1, because we are going down. Then elif string I equals r, then we are gonna be increasing 1 in the row that we made, sorry, this columns, plus equals 1. Then elif string I equals l, then though minus equals 1, then we are going to be minusing 1 in the row. So now we are going to do some other. So now we are going to get out of the we are going to get out of the then we're gonna be over here, we're gonna do the work down over here. So now if the column equals 1 comma 1, then sorry, I forgot to put a colon, then we are gonna make the flag true, and then we are gonna break the loop, so that we get out of the, we just got out of this loop. the if then if flag equals true, then print yes, else print no. So now let's test in the inputs. This is such a long code this time. So now let me just get the test cases. So this is the test case. So we are having this test case over here. So first we are gonna have 7 7. We're gonna have 7 7 u, if I remember correctly, r d d l, maybe. Yes, u triple u r double d l. Then we have u r. Then we have u r. Then we have triple r double u and triple d. We have a string of 8. Triple r w triple d 8. Then we have 3 l's, 3 l, and then we have dwr, 4 dwr, and then we have ruddll, 5 ruddll, and then we have last test case, which is 11, which is 11 length. And then we have l, 4 l's, then double d ru, then double d rud, double d rd. So now let's print it. Why it is printing infinitely? Yeah, because I need to take it out of this loop as well. Then it's gonna print. Else print no. Now it's gonna print it. Hopefully. It's loading. It inputted now just one time, because why did it input just one time? So let's figure out this problem. If row columns is equal 1 over, then flag is equal to break. After break we will get over here, and it's outputting only the last one, because so we have to make an indent. Break, and then if flag, then print yes, else print no. Yeah, I think we will do like this. Yes. So we have figured out a problem. We had an indentation problem over here. So now yes, no, yes, no. Is this the correct output? Yes, no, yes, no. Yes, this is the correct output. So let me just paste this code into the journal app. Let me make a new page and then just paste it. This is the code, and the problem is taken from codeforces. So if you want to go to codeforces, you can just go and serve this following direction. I hope you liked today's video. Please subscribe, share and comment, and please comment on from which website should I do the next problem, episode 3, which will be the easy level. Thank you guys, and bye bye.